Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
This is your Weather Xtreme video for Saturday, June the 25th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and well, summer has started, and it looks like the heat's cranking up once again. Skycam imagery this morning, there's a pretty shot from Tuscaloosa. See a little of the leftover clouds from the showers and thunderstorms yesterday. No particular fog appearing in the Tuscaloosa area, but when we look up at Jasper, look at the fog there. Can't see, looks like more than maybe 100 yards or so. And then how about a beautiful shot down at Dauphin Island as we look out to the east northeast, and we can see the brightness coming up in the sky over there as the sun is beginning to rise. Sun's rising on high pressure across the southeastern U.S., something we've seen a lot of for the last few weeks, and it looks like we're going to see more of it for the next few weeks. And in the upper atmosphere, the big upper ridge is over Texas and northern Mexico, and that's going to stay just to our west, and the result will be that we're right on the edge of it, which means that if it meanders just a tiny bit, we may see showers suppressed to where we get almost none, or we may see it meander back to the west just enough that we're under the influence of the edge of that trough, and we get a little bit of shower activity. So one of those things where it's the summertime pattern. Heat is also showing up across much of the country. These are the 5 a.m. temperatures, and all of that yellow that you see, plus the orange, those are all temperatures above 60 degrees, or 60 and above. So very warm across a good portion, about 2/3 of the country. Central Alabama's temperatures a little bit cooler this morning, thanks probably to the rain. We're around 63 at Gadsden to 68 at Tuscaloosa, so a nice little range. Feels pretty good out there this morning when I stepped out to pick up the newspaper. Storm Prediction Center outlooking a slight risk just to our northwest, extending from about Memphis back up across St. Louis and back up to north of Kansas City, and then another slight risk area in the Dakotas primarily, especially the western part of South Dakota. Day 2, the slight risk still to our north and northwest, extending from Kentucky back across southern Indiana and Illinois, across Iowa, and back up into South Dakota. So those people still on the northern periphery of the ridge getting most of the activity. The QPF suggests over the next 5 days that we will have about an inch of rain. Now, keep in mind, this is not a widespread rain that you see forecast here. This is pretty much the potential, and it will come in the form of showers. Therefore, not everybody is going to get an inch of rain over the next 5 days. So just keep that in mind. The Hurricane Center, not watching anything of any significance. We do see some clouds in the Caribbean and some clouds just off Florida and clouds across the Gulf, but no signs of any activity going on there. The 06Z GFS model run, and there's our weakness that is helping to keep us in a little bit of activity, but you notice the ridge just off to the west. The ridge is going to get a little bit stronger, and it moves in just a little bit stronger on Sunday. So we may see a few less showers Sunday than we see today or that we saw yesterday. By Monday, the ridge has grown stronger. Look at the 594 contour. And but once again, the effects of it are really close. So if it meanders just a little bit and the model's off just a little bit, we could see some showers, and we still may see isolated showers. By Tuesday, the 594 contour is even stronger. That is, it's bigger, so it's a little bit stronger. On Wednesday, the 594 contour migrates back to the west just a little bit. So that is good for us, because that means it may open the way for a few more showers as we see a little bit of a weakness across Alabama and Georgia. That weakness shows up a little bit more with the drawing of the contours on Thursday. So it looks like Thursday could be a day where we see maybe actually go from widely scattered or isolated to scattered. But again, trying to pick out which day is pretty tough in the summertime. The weakness stays with us on the 1st of July as we head into July. and that's Friday. And then finally on Saturday, a week from today, the weakness is there, but it is beginning to pull out. Now, let's go out into voodoo country just briefly here, and we're just going to take a shot at one map. Pretty interesting pattern the GFS is suggesting by the 6th of July, as we see a pretty strong closed low up over the eastern Great Lakes. But I want to draw your attention to the small low in the northwestern Gulf of Mexico. And beneath that, the GFS is forecasting a surface low, and therefore, we could be seeing some tropical activity. But remember, this is voodoo, so we'll be watching that just to see what happens. Well, thanks for tuning into the Weather Extreme video. I expect to have the next one posted tomorrow morning by 7:30 or 8. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a wonderful Saturday, and Godspeed.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.